Good evening, everyone. This is Michael Abid from Australia. Tonight was the federal election in Australia. This morning, I went, me and my wife, and we voted to throw you out, Mr. Morrison, to get it from you. Okay? We don't want you. And clear, it's not me who doesn't want you. There's 20 seats difference. There's 10 above it is an independent telling you they don't want you. They don't want you. Simple as that. It's not like minor or little difference or something or whatever. Now, many reasons why people they don't want you, but anyway, it's not time to talk to you. Nobody wants to hear anything from you anymore in your stupid system, okay? Mr. Albanese, you have a hard job. But the first thing you have to do, definitely we need improvement to our way of living. I think it's extremely hard for everybody. The country is one step from collapsing. Honestly, one step from collapsing. In everything, there needs some pay rise, and you need to put very high tax on rich people. It's their time to feed up the system. We can't feed anymore. We're the average people, we had enough. They can go and fuck themselves if they're not happy with that. Honestly, there's no other solution. The other thing, no more processing centers and stupid and government is hiding some stupid shit things. We don't want to see it. Okay. And to Mr. Jason Clay, you are my local MP. Man, you've been full of shit yourself, all right, despite you are Labour, okay? Because you've been in obedience with the previous system. And your staff full of shit too. Honestly, it's a fact. I don't lie to myself. I have to do something to improve your communication with people. You are full of shit, right? You are in deep shit, man. Nobody wants shit people, okay? In anything. We had enough. We need real service. First point of contact in federal service is to solve all the problem. If they can't, they have to call the minister or somebody up higher or the big boss of the department. We had enough from hidden things and processing center and call this number and call whatever and creepy stuff like this. Nobody wants to waste time anymore. That's it. Honestly, I don't ask you to create million jobs, to create miracles, but do something about customer service. The system has to be finished. Out. We don't want to see any shit people doing customer service. One complaint, second complaint, off the job. That's it. This is what we like to see in procedure. The last thing. There's a bit of a problem to us, and it's time for you to know the truth. We like to see actually the Liberal previous head of this New South Wales to go behind bars. She have to. Her and all of her government, Liberal. You have to do something about that, man. Honestly, Mr. Albanese, I don't know you. Nobody knows you. Maybe you are a very decent man. But you have to do something about what happened. I don't ask you to be a hero, but just don't be a zero. I don't ask you to give me the position that I really deserve for me or for anybody. But honestly, man, Liberal has blown away, and they are going to go harder, down, more and more, right? Honestly, because what they done. Don't do their own way, or you will go down with them. Maybe next election you will find 50 independent seats, not just 10. It's the first time they have 10 independent. I hope my message is really clear, and it's not going to be blown away. The last thing also for this story of United Australia Party is make a lot of stuff and spend a huge amount on commercial. But nobody believes you. Nobody believes the filthy rich people. Nobody wants to believe you. Nobody. Why? Because you are not doing any contribution to the society. You don't. You don't. Simple as that. You didn't show that you belong to this country. You belong to your own stomach and what's under your stomach. That's it. This is the stuff that you are busy with. And if I'm going to say something for myself, there is usually the major conflict between the average person and the rich person is two things. First of all, the rich person is too worried about becoming poor someday, so he's trying to increase his wealth. When you're too busy trying to increase your wealth, you start getting busy with having bigger stomach. Not better service, not something new, not something that could support your society or country or whatever. And I'll tell you something. There's an English wisdom saying, when you fall over in a hole or a trench, stop digging and stop shitting. And you're not able to stop digging or shitting. This is the first difference. The second difference is they think to a stage of the pleasure of life. Life is about having pleasure. I understand that for the first few millions of dollars, maybe, may happen to anybody. But after a certain stage, if you can't really make your money creating for you people who really like you, then forget about this bullshit of having limousines and stuff and things and whatever. And this is the problem with the very rich society in this country. They are too busy with the first step of few millions. And they are too busy with trying to become rich more and more. When you are stuck with these two things, you are actually not part of the society, you are a gangster. Because if you look at it, it's the same thing that any disgusting gangster is doing. So what's the difference between you and them? You didn't kill anybody, shoot him directly? No. But you destroyed too many lives usually. By the way, Mr. Albanese, you have to do something about Australian farmers. Honestly, these people, they can't give up the jobs. You have to do something extremely big, something massive about them. Do something massive. The other thing you need is housing, to be told. You start your life with it. It's time to take a deep look at that sector. There must be some national policy about it to change the whole thing. I'm paying now something like $480 for a weekly rent. It doesn't worth maybe $180. There's $300. I don't know why I have to pay, honestly. I don't feel like I'm living in $480. Really, honestly. Full stop. So something has to be done about the rent and the cost and everything. I don't know what you can give to the unemployed, but definitely improvement of wages as you promised. So we have also to come to them. These people, they didn't lose the job because they wanted to. Because somebody from Liberal either make the redundancy or force them by different condition to lose their jobs. I hope you do something about it fast before things too late. Clock is ticking. Tomorrow is another day. And tomorrow is another dollar to pay. I hope that's going. Okay, friends, look after each other and have a good one. Take care.